Ladies and gentlemen, YouTubers around the world, welcome back to another casted game. I'm your host, Nasty888, and today we have another amazing game from our one of our favorite FFA players, Corbin. This one, he is back. He is just gonna be. This is gonna be a long one, guys. So bear with me on this one because we've got a pretty decent game. We're gonna have to speed through some sections, I think. Yeah, but this was one that I flagged. Unfortunately, it's been about it's been a couple more than 2 weeks since this game was played. I flagged it to cast, and luckily one of the players had it available. I had another game too, but unfortunately I couldn't find it. But let's go ahead and take a look and introduce our players here, guys. So we have, let me pull up real quick the AoE4 data on this, actually, because I have some information here about these players and their skills, just in case we want to reference that. There we go. Okay, so we got Wololo. No, he's a, I believe he's one of the higher rated players in this game. The red OOTD player. We're playing on water here. We've got Israel Q20 right here in the middle spawning. It looks like he's going to be going for a sacred site perhaps, but there's multiple. As we see on the full map, there's three sacreds. Okay, so probably not going for sacred sites, I would assume. Still spawning in the middle for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. A little bit risky, but the relics are there. Maybe he's going to secure a bunch of relics. Play eco from the middle. I've done it before. It can happen. It can work. We've got this player Tums playing Abbasid in the corner boom Abbasid player right here. He's going to be doing well. Of course, our friend Corvinus one, he's going to be spawning as well in the corner as Chinese. And then we've got this purple player over here on the water, Agdrar Mag Store. I don't know how to pronounce that, guys, but he's going to be opening a water. Things are going to go well for him, I imagine. And up here in the top east corner, we've got our web TV player. I guess he has a website. I don't know what that leads to, so click, follow the URL at your own risk. I'm not responsible for whatever happens to you. Maybe that's his stream, though. I don't know. Never heard of web TV org. So he's playing as Abbasid as well in this corner, another corner boomer. So we've got quite a lobby here, guys. We've got some good corner boomers. We've got some mid greedy players, and yeah, we've got a Jushi player up here on this corner. So this is going to be an interesting one, guys. Lots of players in great spawns spread out across the map here, it looks like, pretty well. No one actually spawning very close to another player, except for maybe the only exception I would say is Corvinus and the purple player here are pretty close to each other. These two players are technically close to each other, however, with the water separating them, I would say that doesn't really count. So let's go ahead and speed things up here. Since nothing's going to be happening, obviously, very early on in the game, we want to go ahead and get into the action here, right? So I might miss some things here, guys. I don't actually remember everything that happens in this game because it's been a while since I watched it, so we're going to enjoy it together again. But, we do see Corvinus scouting out with his king, finding Khan. And let's go ahead and just switch over to his perspective for a second. He's going to be building his Imperial Academy over here by these berries. Very good spot for them, of course. Get some extra food. These deer obviously aren't going to last forever, so we want to have some, some food over here. Getting a couple of Imperial officials right away, queuing those up immediately. Trying to, get that free gold income up and pumping. So, do see our player getting the Achin Chapel in the middle, as well as some very fine fish going on over here. However, these players are probably going to be fighting soon, I imagine, as they age up fairly soon. They haven't. This one player just started his age up, and both players are actually just starting their age up, so it should be quite an even fight there. Meanwhile, nothing obviously going to be happening in these corner boom players, but we do have blue and orange here also fairly close to each other, come to think of it. So there could be some action there. We do see Corvinus protecting himself from the Mongol player that he now wears to his northeast with the Barbican going straight into Song Dynasty. He looks like he wants to boom. Get that granary multi-TC situation going on. But he is still mining gold, so I'm not sure what the plan. Oh, he's going probably for scouts, right? Yeah, he does have the upgrade already, and he's getting some wood now with the stables, so he's going to be going for the imp scouts. For the yeah, not the imp scouts, what do they call them? The professional scouts. That's it. Professional scouts coming out for Corvinus. He's going to be snatching all the deer he can. He's found these deer up here. There's these deer up here as well. Let's see what he can see. He knows about these ones. He doesn't know about the next group, but I'm sure with the scouts, you can always scout. There's more scouts, more deer over here and here as well that he could potentially get access to. I imagine this is interesting. So he went into Song, but he's also going. I wouldn't typically think of going into Song. I guess you always go for Song as China. If this was Jushi, I guess you wouldn't go into Song, but as Chinese, you do want to go into Song just to get the faster villagers, right? Even if you're going only 1 TC, going into Song is definitely worth it. There's no disadvantage of going into Song, whereas with Jushi, you're gonna have, lose the cheap age ups. You're not losing that as China. You're just losing your scout visibility range. I believe it's not a big deal. You don't really care about this, the Tang Dynasty as much as you do as when you're with Jushi. Now we do see the water battle starting to pop off here. Purple is getting aggressive onto red. Things are starting to happen. We'll take a look. We'll see how it goes. But this isn't too important. It looks like purple's gonna win, at least initially, and that's usually who wins the water battle, right? Because now red should not be investing anymore into water. He should be transitioning onto land for his food. He's got his age 3, so he's got what he wanted off water. At least he's got that, right? But he's going to be real behind now, of course, against purple. But what is happening here? We do see some military skills be built right next to Corvinus's Pure Academy. I imagine he scouted this out and realized that something is amiss here, and he probably isn't too happy to see that, assuming that naturally purple is aggressing onto him. But in fact, I believe purple is probably just using these to defend himself or to aggress onto red eventually. But Corvinus has other plans. He is going to send his palace guards in. He is aged up. There are a lot of attack boats here on water, so he's got to be careful about that. So we'll see how this works for him. I don't think he can actually kill here, but he can definitely do damage to the economy. Because of all these attack boats, right? It's going to be kind of hard. Anything else happening? Maybe some gearing up here. Yep, but nothing yet. Meanwhile, red has reestablished a little bit of water because, purple's taking the pressure off to defend himself. So he has 3 military schools here, but no blacksmith, so they're going pretty slow. He's trying to get some pahis out, which is not really... I mean, he's only in age 2. For some reason, purple never got into age 3. I guess he didn't have the gold, that's the problem. He has plenty of food. So he kind of messed this up. And now Corvinus is exploiting him, taking advantage. Meanwhile, we see some scouts just coming out. He's looking for more deer in the middle here. And he's still putting the pressure. I'm surprised he's just sending his units into here. I guess he really wants the king here. Purple could just build a transport boat and, gift the king or hide the king out in water, but it looks like he's not gonna do that. Or, here we go, okay. So the king is moving out. Let's slow it down. Looks like he doesn't have a transport boat. The vills are trying to protect. I guess he doesn't know about the trick. Yeah, he doesn't seem to know that didn't seem to... The thought didn't occur to purple that he could build a transfer boat, perhaps. Or he just knows that he's going to lose this landmark anyways, it doesn't matter. But now... all of Corvus' units have been cleaned up, so even though he has these rams here, he can't really do anything against the king. And now he's losing his rams as well, so this isn't looking too good. Purple's kind of actually baiting him into losing units here, kind of cleverly. But the king is losing health slowly, so I don't know what the plan here is for purple now. Yikes, this is not great. It's getting really, really low. Nice try to bait, but in the end, it doesn't work out too well, and purple will be eliminated here. So, anyways, first kill of the game, going over to Corv. Very nice play. Fortunately for him, the purple player wasn't very interested in protecting his king, or didn't have the presence of mind in the moment to build a transport boat, and maybe he doesn't know they exist. I don't know. And secure his king. But I mean, he would be obviously still losing to a landmark defeat, but I think it definitely would have maybe de-incentivized Core from even ever attacking in the first place if he just moved his king onto water. Definitely, I think, would have been the play. Now we do see Teal has a pretty nice little water eco himself up here. Looks like he lost one of his docks, but excuse me. A little sneeze there. Now, red is pushing in. Sorry, pink is pushing in. Pro player in the top. Purple has been eliminated. Well, this is purple. Sorry, guys. Teal has been eliminated. 2 players had no. Pink with the kill, green with the kill. But we are about to see another one, because blue has invaded orange. I'm not sure what happened with orange. I thought orange was going to do well here. You know, he did have the Avicid play with the triple TC. I guess he didn't get online fast enough, and blue just ran over him. Blue is in age 3, but he built a stubborn dot, no curate tie here to enable this. He just beat him. He's just beating him without it, looks like. Bigger army, just destroying him now. It's all going to be over for our orange player very soon. So, Corv is starting to build his walls. He's happy with his 1 kill. He's got his 1 king kill. I'm surprised this player hasn't taken these sacred sites. I imagine he has most of the relics here. What? Burgrave Palace in the middle? Oh, well that's why he killed, okay, so blue guy's kill. So this is why he was able to kill this player, but man, what are you doing, brother? You got... Okay, this player has no idea what they're doing, do they? Let's take a look at their perspective. So they've got 1, 2 relics right here. I mean, those are guaranteed. This one's not. And he knows about this one here now. But why did you build a Burgrave? You're alone in the middle of the map. Build a Regnitz. For God's sake, guys, what are you doing? Yeah, you had no need to do this. There's no reason for this. Now you'll never get the bonus from the Regnitz, which, if you guys don't already know, is very essential. I have played games where I was forced to Burgrave in FFA, and let's take a look here, just to show you guys real quick. So all relics generate 100% gold while garrisoned if you have the Regnitz, but if you don't ever have the Regnitz, you don't ever get that bonus. And I believe this also enables, I don't think it shows it here, but it also allows you to get the bonus from placing them in like keeps and towers and stuff, which I think if you have the Burgrave, I don't think you can do that, or you won't get the resources, perhaps. So it's really important to get Regnitz if you can. I mean, Burgrave is a great landmark, don't get me wrong. It's a very powerful landmark, and you can see the power of it here as purple sweeps over yellow, and after already sweeping over another player, right? It's a very strong landmark. It will definitely kill you somebody nearby if you really need to. So it can be strong for the game. If you want to just win the game outright and you think you can win it all, you know, early on with the Burgrave, sure. You know, but in an FFA, there's lots of players, right? Someone's gonna get too Imperial. So how are you gonna deal with that? Looks like someone was taking relics. I just saw a prelate coming. Okay, his prelates are finally coming out. They're going into the monastery now. So he's gonna still get these relics. I guess this is working out for him. But maybe yellow will mount a defense here. Maybe not. He does have quite a few units. A lot of archers as well as men-at-arms, so he has some archery ranges, no doubt. Wallow low attempt. Was it here? I think it was here. I missed it, guys. Sorry. I couldn't see it on the map. I think because I had select all. There was just too much information. But failed Wallow. Now it looks like blue is giving up to fight Corv. Red's just chilling, and these two players are, you know, yellow has repelled pink. And you're gonna see now, pink is going up into H4, red is in H4 as well, and yellow is now in H4 as well. So we got 3 players in H4. Both of these players are not, as of yet, but I imagine they're thinking about it soon, especially seeing the other players have done so. So let's see what we got. We got Swabia for pink. Okay, at least he's doing that. He's gonna go for some eco now, despite making the Burgrave. He has 3 relics. He's not prioritizing Tithe Barns right away, but I imagine that he will. So let's see what happens here. We've got a fight about to brew here, looks like. Another one shutting down Pink's starting to take, you know, this food here on this water, but looks like Yellow's trying to shut that down. Big fight happening here and here starting. We'll slow things down now as we watch this fights progress. So this is gonna go good for Yellow, looks like. These camels are pretty strong, the melee camels, the mix of elite lancers and elite camel riders against these regular crossbowmen are probably not going to be the play for pink. No sign of defense here. I guess blue's pulling back. He wants to defend back at home. So I think yellow should well, it always is hard to break. I think if this guy had Elsback, this definitely would not work. But since he doesn't, I think, and not enough you know, towers with emplacements here, it's a good chance yellow just cleans him. Cleans through. So the question is, what is red going to be doing here? Red hasn't done much of anything yet. Oh, he's going for a big doom drop onto Corb. Okay, nice. I'm glad we caught this, guys. Like I said, I don't really remember what happens in this game, so please bear with me. This is one of the things I do remember now that I see it, though. Is red goes for kind of a doom drop. Unfortunately, it's not a very big doom drop. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it is OOTD, so the units, you know, count for more than they are, but this could be bigger, I think. Let's take a look at Red's eco here. He's got plenty of resources. I guess the problem is he's got, he doesn't have any pop yet, so he can't make it that big of an army. He's just gonna go for it with this, kind of take Corb off guard, but Corb, of course, very aware. He's already on it. He's pulling back from blue. He was gonna smash blue's face and dent him in, but now he sees that there's the doom drop, and he has to deal with that. So while yellow is blasting into pink, we're gonna take a look and see how this fight goes here. We got some nest of bees. We've got a lot of them, actually. We've got 8 nest of bees, probably all off of the astronomical clock tower, so they're gonna be pretty tough. One goes down, but you can just see red is getting completely cleaned up here. There's no doubt about it. It definitely interrupted Corb's economy, though, this drop. You can definitely say that. He lost a few units, but the main problem is the disruption into his economy, especially when he's an age behind most of the players in the game. But pink gives in. He gives up. He realized yellow's crushing him. There's no way out. And he's right. So yellow is going to pick up a kill. So that's kind of nice for, you know, these players here who are still in age 3, or this player with no kills, that some of the players with kills, or one of them with kills, was eliminated. So it kind of gives these guys some time to figure things out. Now let's see. Purple has gone up in H4 with the white stupa. Okay. So he has chilled. With Corb going back, he's able to age up. And we see he's got plenty of pastures, plenty of defense here, lots of outposts. Things are looking good, but I believe now we're going to enter a stage of the game where things slow down a bit. There might be a fight here between Corb and Red. We'll see what happens, but people fighting over gold here. Corb is taking this gold in the middle, but Red is going to say enough of that, and he's going to come and clean him up with the Lance collects. Very annoying there, all those fills going down in a matter of a second or two. Yellow is going to claim the relics from the middle, so that's going to be important in this game for sure. Getting these relics secured he's gonna get a lot more gold income. He did miss this one for some reason, but hopefully he'll sort that out, get that fixed on up. Now, let's take a look here. Does this player have any relics? Don't think they do, so their gold income is probably not looking too hot. They got 30 on gold for now, but once this dries up, I don't know what they're gonna do. Now, Corv, he also doesn't seem to have any relics, as far as I can tell. So that's gonna be a challenge to keep gold in this game, but he is China, so he'll at least have, you know, his 4 Imp Academies. Unfortunately, without Jushi, you don't get as much gold, I believe, because you can't go up to like 6 or 8 Imperial officials and get all those great upgrades, right? Those landmarks don't exist for China. You get the clock tower instead. Or the, or maybe it's, you say it's the other one, the, you do get a really nice landmark for FFA as China, though. You do get the, you get to spy on all the vills. That's amazing. The map packs landmark. Very nice to see that one. So I'm sure he's used it by now if he's built it. But let's take a look here. Here it is, the Imperial. No, that's not the one. Does he have it out yet? I don't know if he does because he's age 4 now. I imagine that's the Great Wall Gatehouse. Yep, there it is. Red is getting busy on water. He's got the Carracks out. But of course, a Great Wall Gatehouse is going to outrange the hell out of that. So no worries there. That's a lot of camels though, so we're going to have to keep an eye on this. Yellow's definitely going to be out ahead right now in terms of economy, for sure. Look, he's got 142 vills, plus all those relics from the middle. Yeah, he's just going to look great. He's going to pick up a sacred set or two sacreds, and he's going to be real strong. Red here. Ooh, does he catch these vills from Red? Doesn't look like it. Red is setting up shop here. Looks like he's still got eyes for Corvinus. What is Blue doing though? Blue needs to have a game plan, and I just don't see it happening. I mean, he's gonna have the stone here, and he's trying to mine up all the map, and he does have the most access to the map in terms of the gold that remains, as well as Yellow. But yeah, I think all these players are in kind of tight spot now, except for Yellow. Yellow's definitely gonna have the most freedom here to do what he wants. Just in terms of gold, let's take a look. Corv getting all of his upgrades here, his university upgrades. So he's got enough gold to do that at least. That's always important to do. He was trying to get on water. Looks like didn't really succeed. He's still got a few docks alive, but finally getting this relic that we mentioned earlier. So Yellow's gonna have quite a few relics. But Blue is pushing into Corv now, so this is kind of a tough one here. He's getting hit from both sides. Really, really rough. But he does have, let's take a look at his army comp. He's got quite a few palace guards, crossbows, hand cannoneers. But his opponent, mostly, yeah, similar composition, but minus the hand cannoneers. He does have these spring ults though, which are gonna be a bit difficult, right? These palace guards kind of getting cleaned up here. But here come the nest of bees, guys, so we'll see if those are able to turn the fight. Ooh, very nice hits with the nest of bees. This player is using the spring ults to target the nest of bees, which is really not the play, guys. A huge mistake from the blue player here. Pretty funny. I guess he hasn't read the patch notes yet, so Corv will easily clean that one up. But you know, fortunately that happened because now we've got Red over here. You know, if Blue hadn't made such a huge blunder there, I think, you know, that might have gone a little bit less in Corv's favor. And this little attack from Red here now might be a lot more threatening. But just not having any kills for Red, you know, he doesn't have any siege. He just has infantry. Even though this is very strong infantry, it's just infantry still, right? So, well, this is a huge threat to Corv. I think he should be okay with his nest of bees to clean this up, right? Here we go. Good target fire on the hand cannoneers in the back line. Ooh, those shots were alright. But yeah, as you can see, well, man, OTD is some strong hand cannoneers, that's for sure. They are getting work here. Not cleaning it up as easily as I expected. But still, definitely going in Corv's favor. Now we see Corp getting some Bao-chuns out to take water. Chinese capital ships, I think, are some of the stronger ones in the game. They do come with a nest of bees emplacement, I believe, something like that, in addition to their cannon, which makes them quite potent. There you go. Boom. Explosions everywhere. It's beautiful, guys, isn't it? Let's speed things up. We see yellow has broken down the walls of red. He is coming out here. He is ready for blood. And he's coming in the front door. What does red even have remaining? He's failed attack on Corv. He's getting beaten down on water. And now he has hardly any units. Red, unfortunately, not the best player in this game. I think we're gonna see, I don't know where his king is located right now. But, yeah. Wherever it is, I imagine it's gonna die soon. It's interesting, I don't see it at all. Maybe it's on water. Oh, here it is. Yep, Corv is after it, boys. He's on it. He's on the hunt. So we'll keep an eye on that king. It looks like these Bao-chuns are gonna come down here and give it a run for his money. But the king is gonna escape onto land for now, so that's gonna be unfortunate for Corv. This king is going to get away. And if yellow recognizes that king is exposed here, he'll definitely go for it. We gotta be wondering, right, when you see all these empty buildings, where is that king at? I mean, I guess he saw it on water, I assume, and he didn't follow up after that. He just assumed it would stay on water. Didn't know about the ongoing battle over there. Well, what is blue planning? Blue's gotta be cooking something, right? Since after that failed attack on Corv, he's just rebuilding. So we do have 8 palace guards coming in a transport boat to look for this king, but the king is now back in his home. Okay, he's back in the Swabia. He probably could have gone to the keep, but I guess that's too close to the water for his liking. He just built a wall around Swabia here, which will work too. Here come the palace guards to execute the farm economy, but there are plenty of oh, these are just veteran gilded spearmen. These are not really gonna do as much as I would have thought. Yeah, so I think, well, they are OTD units, so they might be stronger than you'd think, but yeah, I guess, yeah, Corv just doesn't have the numbers here. Alright, so nothing happening yet. There's just gonna be some harassment here, you know, some poking, some villagers killed. Red is pretty much dead, though, I would say. Out of all these players, Red's dead. There's no way Red has a shot in this game, right? He does still have the water eco. But it looks like Corv is going to be cleaning that up in short order here. And he's probably going to be cleaning the rest of Red up as well. If he gets some units over here. Let's see what his plans are. Does he have a ground-based army at all? Or is it all just the water? Okay, here comes the... Oh, here he comes, okay. Yep, here it comes. I figured he'd be going for this king kill. And we do see that he's raiding the shore. And, I just don't see any way that Red survives this. There's just no way. He does have 1 relic here, which will be nice for Corv to pick up. Meanwhile, fights in the middle. So yellow and blue are going to be going out. I didn't see this in the game. Obviously, I watched it first time live, so yeah, we didn't get to see all this action here. But I think we don't need to watch Corv beat down the red player. That's kind of a given at this point. Curious what's going to happen here, though. Now, reinforcements coming from both sides. Corv's vills are here mining as well. So that could be a situation. Looks like blue is going to overwhelm for now, but there are a bunch of reinforcements here. Lots of elite camel riders. So he hasn't focused for the king yet. He's just destroying infrastructure. He doesn't realize how dead red is probably. But he will shortly. Now, both these players with 1 kill apiece. Who is going to emerge victorious? There's a lot of crossbows here, which should do well against camels, I imagine. Camels are actually, are they armored units? They're effective against cavalry. They have a high cost. I guess with the upgrades, they probably do have some decent armor. But 5 armor versus range, interesting. Okay. Nothing against anything else, so they aren't actually that. They're actually pretty good against ranged. Interesting. But it looks like they both kind of trade evenly. Corv has pulled his second kill of the game, and now he's going to be thinking about what does he want to do next. He does have the lead now. He doesn't have the income advantage that Yellow has, but if he's fighting Yellow, he should be able to push in here and make something happen, right? Just cleaning up Yellow completely. He's going in for it. He's gonna secure this relic down here. I don't know what these units are doing. That's a weird rally. But you know, sometimes that happens, I guess. He does have 300 out of 300, so he is gonna be looking strong. And at this point, you guys might be wondering, why did I flag this game to cast of all games? Because it's just a pretty normal game so far, right? Nothing too special happening. But just wait for it, guys, because this is not even remotely close to being over yet. We are in for a hell of a game here, I dare say. Real situation. Blue is going to finally secure some of this gold in the middle that he's been longing for. Right now, Corvinus is actually down in the gold position, I would say. Yeah, all these players have. Look how much 18k gold for Yellow. Man, he is rich. So Corv is in a tight spot here. He is completely out of gold. He's gonna pick up one relic, but that's all he's got for this rest of this game. I think all the Yellow gold is gonna be taken. They're gonna share gold here. Wow. Just amazing. Trade going on. Yellow is trading. Okay. So, Yellow has discovered a market here. Which, unfortunately, you know, let's take a look at his income now. But this is a... Oh, I guess he's been cancelled. Corv maybe killed the market. No, the market's still there. I guess he just realized that there's units here and he's retreated with them for whatever reason. That is funny. Okay. Uh-oh. 5 markets? Whose markets are these? Why did someone make 5 markets? And why were they thinking? And why are they neutral? I don't know, guys. I don't know why there's 5 markets here. Someone obviously had trade in mind. It must have been the dead teal player here. I have no idea why. Yeah, what is going on here, guys? There's trade markets everywhere. So there's one here, and both sides. Unfortunately, I don't think for Corvinus. Yeah, this is the interesting part. So Corvinus can't really take advantage of either of these trades. This one up here, obviously, because blue is, you know, here, right? There's no way he's getting access to these markets. Now, this market also, even though this one is getting close to Corv, the problem is there's no way to like really trade to it, right? He could. I think the best thing you do is build like market back here, near like blue space, maybe somewhere a little more concealed right here, and then you trade like this. But that's not a very good trade because I think it just measures the distance between the markets, not necessarily the distance traveled by the trader. If I'm remembering it, that could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about that. But either way, even if it does do that, where the trader has to go all the way around here, the problem is that Yellow will definitely like be able to spot this, unless Corv gets some like walls up over here to stop Yellow. And Yellow already knows about this trade, so he's definitely going to be interested in reclaiming it. It's nice of micro with the hand cannoneers here. We can see that Yellow's gold income is starting to kind of present itself as a huge problem for Corv. Meanwhile, blue is just getting established here. He's killed all these except for one. Interesting. I guess that's fine. I mean, yeah, why not? Just leave one. But I mean, I think having more just secures it in case, like, you know, someone torches it a little bit and you get there to defend. But I don't know. It's whatever. It doesn't really matter. He chose to delete him or to kill him. I mean, he wanted that pillage bounty, no doubt. He's been torching all the buildings on the map. He is Mongol. So let's take a look at Blue's resources. He does have a lot of food. He's probably got most of his upgrades by now, but I can't imagine. Oh shit! We do a huge sniper attempt. I missed. Sorry guys, I missed this sniper attempt. Corb comes in here with a bunch of fire lancers. I think. Yeah, elite fire lancers. The landmark goes down. Where's the king? He's moved to the secondary town center. There are so many bombarded placements here though. Oh my god, I just double clicked on that. Look at that. Most of these have their emplacements. You can see the bombs going off. Corb's army getting completely fried. Trying to snipe the blue player. So, a nice snipe attempt from Corb, but ultimately a huge failure. He's down to half supply. He does have some bank now. Some gold bank, which is nice. But man, he just lost his whole army. He made a desperate gambit to snipe Blue just because he's a Mongol player, and it did not pay off this time. Blue got there to defend. He has a huge army coming now. He's gonna be angry at Corv, no doubt, after that one. Both these players are gonna be kind of looking at Corv and being like, yo, what's up, bro? Yellow with the huge bank. Blue with the huge army. He is loaded here, guys. He's got 200. Oh my god. Blue has 210 military. Let's pause real quick. And 40 eco, guys. He has no eco behind this. He just has a huge army. And that's it. He's coming out onto the field. I don't know why Blue's done this, but he's done it. I guess he probably was panicking here, remaxing with his, you know, all his production. And he lost a lot of vills here when Corv attacked. So he unfortunately imbalanced himself on that ratio, that key ratio that you want. But I mean, he's gonna be able to, you know, use that to his advantage and trade it out and do something with it, right? Meanwhile, Corv here cleaning up the catapults a bit out of position. Some poor micro maybe going on here for yellow. But now the giant blue army is here, and Corv will be forced to retreat. Yeah, this is a really, it looks like a loss for Corv, guys, I would say. I mean, I would be tempted to leave. I've just seen it. I mean, I would try to hope that these players will attack each other. It's like really the only hope you have here, right? And it looks like if they do keep going down their trajectories here of torching buildings, they will eventually fight each other, but Blue pulls back to fight Corv, looks like. And he has a huge army, but Corv does have the hand cannoneers on the wall. And that is always the key thing, right? The hand cannoneers on the wall, if there's no siege, there's no AoE, can be unstoppable. And we see, while the enemy player does have 69 elite crossbows, they just don't do as well against the hand cannoneers, right? Now, things are still looking pretty rough for Corv. Not gonna say he's out of the woods yet. He's definitely behind. He's spent all his gold. His income is not looking great. And he needs to rebuild an army somehow to defend two armies. How is he going to do that, guys? He's lost his landmark up here. Surely these players are going to win now, right? This is a loss. This has got to be a loss. Blue is not making siege, though. And he is once again storming across the map without really remaking much of his eco. 61 eco. At least he's gone up a little bit, but not much. He's decided he wants to go for yellow. Realized that green is weak. He could have helped yellow easily kill green, but he's decided no, in fact, green is weak. And look at this army by Corv. He pulls it all out. He pulls all the stops out at the last moment. I don't know how he remade this much army, guys. I actually didn't have, it wasn't even close to max, but you know, with these hand cannons, 67 hand cannons after that battle. And that's after the battle, guys. So he had a ton of them beforehand. I don't think he lost that many actually, but we see now Blue is suiciding into Yellow's base for whatever reason. Well, he is gonna do some damage to yellow for sure. So this is gonna, you know, this is gonna buy Corv the time he needs for sure. It's gonna save him from impending doom, impending defeat right there, definitely. Yellow started to take sacreds. Who is gonna win this battle here? This is crazy. Looks like yellow is gonna clean blue up. So blue's gonna be fully reset to square one, I believe now. Yeah, look at this, guys. Down to 100 supply. Man, if Corv knew what was cooking here, I bet he'd be all over blue. Even though there's all these, you know, bombard towers, this is like prime time to like, you know, just zerg down your opponent. I mean, I think even these like melee units, like the infantry, could probably just like start torching this stuff down if it doesn't have any backbone to support it. But he just doesn't know, you know, what blue actually has here. And blue is actually made, I think, by all the. Oh, he's got the trade going, huh? Oh. Yellow found the trade but didn't destroy it. Interesting. Now Corv is going for it because I believe, if I remember right, what happened here was yellow called out the trade. He didn't destroy it, but he called it out. He spotted it, and then Corv came over here, or he rebuilt his spirit way, or he's about to, and he's gonna realize what's going on. And he knows he can't use that, and he needs to shut it down. So even though blue was way behind, or so we thought a moment ago, look at this now. Even though the trade has been wiped, you know, he's fully rebuilt his eco. He's got a bank even, and he's almost maxed. So he was able to harvest quite a bit off that trade before it ended for him. But it did end at least. So once again, Corv a bit on the back foot here. Definitely gonna be short on the gold situation. Let's take a look. Yep, he is remaxed. Let's take a look at yellow. Yellow's definitely spent a lot of gold, but I guess he's been. Is this market? This market's been destroyed by now, right? Corv eventually got this market, I believe. He didn't. He would have. Yeah. So yellow's looking for resources. There's wood and stuff down here, but Corv found him. And he's coming back in, guys. He's trying to hang on. He's the only one who hasn't been able to trade at all this game. Yellow has all the relics. He's rich. He's got 15k gold still. He's loaded up. But Corv does have the supply advantage. He's up 50 supply to these other players. And since they haven't decided to unify against him entirely and wipe him completely out, he's still hanging in by a thread. Clearing out blue's army quite easily here. Looks like yellow's also sending his units in to die. Unfortunate move command here from yellow. I don't know what that was. That was bad. At least it wasn't the siege though. That was just completely terrible, man. I don't know what yellow's doing here. Hopefully he doesn't do that one again. The Imperial Palace shall be remade, and the trade shall be spotted, should it ever arise again. However, I believe no more markets exist. Wait a minute, guys. There's another market here we have not spotted. What is going on? Has anyone spotted this? Oh my god! Corv! Corv! Okay, yellow, no. Alright. I mean, it doesn't matter if blue spots it, let's to kill it. No one has spotted this market here. I've just found it out now. I wonder if anyone will. I don't see why they would, you know, it's like, it's such an obscure corner of the map that like, it just, you know, doesn't really make sense to check there. You know, I mean, you always should, this is why you always should check there though, right? Like this is one of those times where you should definitely be checking there. But no one has. Wow, okay. Alright, so Corv getting the last of the stone up here. I guess he's just clearing out some space, some villas. He probably pressed his Imperial Palace and he saw some villas up here. He's clearing them out, making sure there's no more trading. Definitely doesn't want any more trading going on in this game. Yeah, even if Corv does find this one though, it's kind of tough, right? Like I mentioned, I mean, it's better than before. It's luckily in this corner, and you know, if he ever wipes yellow out, then yes, it would be great, or blue out, then maybe it could work. But the problem is, it's just this unfortunate placement of this pond here. Really would make it difficult. Oh, he's sending, where are these rallied to? There's no way. Is he gonna find it? No, he's not gonna find it right now. Alright. A big fight here. All of Yellow Siege getting cleaned up. If I remember right, this guy kind of accidentally rallied his siege out into the field a couple times. Just needlessly wasting his siege. The guy was very bad at microing and controlling his army. And that's just what happened. We lost all of our mangonels. 15 or so mangonels kaput. All gone. Giving these other players, you gotta give these other players a chance. Like, you know, you got all the relics, all the money. Let's see, how many relics does he have? Bet there's quite a few here. If we can find out where they're located. Aha! 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 relics for yellow. Wow, that dude is rich. No wonder he's got another 18 mangoes ready to bang. Now blue is kicking back. He's decided it's time to start conserving resources, obviously. All he can get now is, you know, food, and even the wood is starting to run dry. Right? I guess he'd go up here for wood, but it's kind of far away. Especially with Corvus' ability to check for bills, those distant trees and any other resource that you can harvest on the map just becomes that much harder to access, right? Because he can send his army to clean it up. Let's take a look here. Corv has stayed in he has access to the pagodas. He's got all the landmarks, so he's in Wanda. He hasn't gone to the final dynasty because, you know, like I've mentioned before, with China, I don't think you want to go there necessarily because having that movement speed in FFA is very important. To, you know, getting in position, retreating to save your king, especially when you're in like a 1v1v1 like this, right? It's going to be essential. You don't have access to the Grenadier, but Corv doesn't really... Well, he does have a lot of gold, actually, so you could... If you wanted the Grenadier, I guess you could get it, but I mean, I feel like the Grenadier just isn't really like what it used to be, right? Like, hand cannons have longer range, Grenadiers AoE and blow up buildings and walls, but... yeah, it's just... I think the range on them is the problem, and they're too expensive for what they are. If you have unlimited gold, of course, you can go for them now. Looks like Corv is peeking to Yellow's base here. Blue is just sitting back and chilling. I don't know what... The deer stones are being moved as well. I don't know what Blue's thinking. Maybe he's given up. He's gone AFK. He's gone to have lunch. Not sure what's happening there. He could do that, actually. He literally could go AFK with all these, you know, like build a bunch more of these, get all the emplacements, and just kick back and take a snooze, right? Nothing really to do at that point. Just let the other players waste their resources, you know? Exhaust their resources. I don't know. Go all eco. The problem is when one gets eliminated, you know, then you're in trouble, right? Because they're gonna have more pop than you. Corv already does have more pop than him. Whoever wins this, if blue is still left in it, I imagine they'd have to take Sacreds to win, or it's hard though, or build a Wonder. Okay, so Corv is setting up shop here to snipe the king, which is kind of interesting, right? We've got you know, he sent all the palace guards, run past the army, snuck through the base, and now he's got a bunch of rams. This wall's a little awkward though, so maybe he's gonna have a hard time taking it down the way it's set up here, a little strangely. Yeah, he is struggling to kill this wall. There we go. He does breach a small hole, but now there's a lot of units here for yellow. Yeah, it doesn't look like with the mangoes AFK, but oh, there they go. They're starting to hit. The rams might... Okay, he's put the units inside of the ram cleverly just to preserve them in case it does go down, but it doesn't look like that'll happen. He's gonna just barely save his keep here, and Corv will not be successful in his snipe attempt. Alright. He still has quite a bank though. You know, he's slowly saved up gold this game. Blue is torching buildings down here, but it doesn't really matter. Even if blue does find this, here he goes. He's gonna find it. The first player to find the trade. I wonder if he'll snipe it. or think about it for later. Like basically, if Corv, well, I don't actually see any. I guess if Yellow got destroyed and he's fighting Corv, he could actually utilize that trade. So he does decide to torch it. It's definitely worth it. I don't think there's any reason why you would keep that alive in that situation. But yeah, it just doesn't make sense. All right. So the sad market, the never was discovered, has been destroyed. We all can breathe a sigh of relief or shed a tear for the lost market that never was. But once again, what the heck? Okay, so with the terrible micro and only Mangonel army, Yellow once again gets his entire Mangonel army destroyed by Corv. Very nice. Amazing game, guys. Let's speed things up. What's happening in this game anyways? We've got units running past. Holes in the wall for Yellow. Corv's trying to take him out. But Blue is just kicking back, right? He's found some veils here to snipe for Corv. So he definitely can deal with those. Cleans him on up. Getting some resources, looking for more bounties. Blue is, yeah, he's just really struggling for resources, isn't he? He's not gonna have the kind of income that the other of these players have. Yellow having the most. Actually, his income's gone pretty low, actually, for gold. Oh, okay. So Corv diving past looking for those mangonels, but this time there aren't gonna be any. Now, Blue's just kind of looking for some free, you know, torch damage, some free pillaging, free resources. He's not going to worry himself with this fighting business. That's not for him. He's just chilling. He's playing Minecraft over here, which is fair. You know, he's kind of in a tight spot now. He can't be killed, but he can't kill anyone either. I would definitely be thinking about like organizing a snipe up here on Yellow though, like right, like you could definitely build some production here. Come across and you could go for the, it's kind of tough, right? This is a nice little corner, a long enclave he's got here. He could also, you know, obviously going for Corv, it's not really realistic with, you know, this much protection, but you know, it's definitely, it's not that, the king's not that far in there, right? Could be done. The reroll gatehouse is not in the right position now for defending any of this, it's definitely an option. I mean, you just have to think of, you just have to use your APMs, Blue, I guess. Gotta do something here, brother. Alright, slow, speed things back up here. Big fights coming out. Now, we do see the income actually is interesting, so I wanted to look at that again. So Corv's gold income is actually higher than Yellow's, even with all the relics. So why is that? That's kind of interesting. Why is that, guys? Let's think about this. So we still got this 6 relics here. How many does Corv have? I imagine he must have 1. Maybe not. Oh, yep, 1 in the pagoda, 2 in the pagoda. Okay, it's 2 in pagodas. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, amazing. Pagoda is very powerful. 2 pagodas plus 4 imperial officials are better than those 6 relics. Yeah. So this fight's just going on non-stop. This is really going on for a long time, guys. Sorry this is dragging on so long. I should have probably sped things up sooner, but a big fight here. Let's slow things down again. Right as we're thinking things are about to end here. A big old fight for Corv. He's starting to take some sacreds, get some extra gold income here. Or at least contest them. But Yellow is pulling it out now. Yellow has had enough. He's got the army. A bunch of elite archers here to clean up these spearmen, these horses, everything. A bunch of elite camel archers. The Abbasid, you know, trump card. The Abbasid endgame unit. The Camel Archer. The ultimate unit in AoE 4. Blue still just chilling, AFK. He doesn't have any fight left in him. Big fight here. Corvinus is dominating. Or is he? These Camel Archers are doing work. Wow. The Camel Archer is no joke, guys. It is fortunate that, I think for Corv that he's playing Chinese and not Jushi, because I've seen this go pretty rough. Going up against Camel Archers without archers. With only Chuganus for support. It doesn't go too well. I'll tell you that. But even then, how is he ever going to compete? This fight is going to go on for days, guys. It is never going to end. Let's take a look at Yellow's supply. His bank, he's still looking strong. Corv also looking very strong. He's banked up over an extra digit of resources compared to his opponent. And he's got 50 extra pop. Even then, he's still struggling to overwhelm his opponent, but finally, he does it. With the turn of the tides, he only needs 71 elite archers to do it. 71 fully upgraded archers can push their way through. And will they finally break the yellow player? A couple mangonels making a guest appearance, but as we've seen before, yellow incapable of microing mangonels in any capacity. But now Corv is surrounded on both sides. Blue is bored out of his mind. He's coming back for more. This is just crazy, guys. So we're once again rebuilding this Imperial landmark in this unfortunate position. He probably wishes that he hadn't built it here, even though it is kind of, you know, separated from the other landmarks. Definitely regretting that decision. But it is actually helping him. Look at this, like the opponent's trying to like push forward, but the micro is so bad for yellow that he's just hitting the Imperial Academy or Imperial Palace a lot when he's trying to fight. So it's actually helping out Corv quite a bit there in that fight. But what is going to happen? Will he ever break yellow? It is. He does have enough resources now. He's gathered up most of the stone on the map. He's had a slow trickle of stone from the relics in the pagodas. And that's enough, minus the food, which he could easily regain. He has enough for a wonder here. So could there be a wonder play? The problem is he doesn't want to build a wonder, I think, until one player dies, right? If both these players finally team up on you, there won't be, there won't be a shot in the world, right? It's a struggle enough as it is just fighting yellow non-stop. We definitely can't have blue start attacking us. Blue would rather just kick back. You know, blue would have a good shot actually taking this king because he could build, you know, cavalry. He could use yellow to wear Corv out and he could come in, go for the snipe, but, you know, he's not worried about that. He's more worried about saving those resources for the next game. So now we have a big push coming through. Okay, Corv's army supply 140, 130. He's pushing through, guys. The yellow is mounting a defense. Will it be enough heals going down both sides? Plenty of heals. I don't know what's gonna happen here, guys. This is just endless. This battle is non-stop. Now, okay, blue is neutralizing sites that yellow has control. Maybe he wants to take it for himself. Maybe he just doesn't want other people to have resources. I don't know. We got more rams going down for Corv. He's loading up. There's a lot of production to get through though. Oh my lord, that is a lot of production. Yellow, what is going on in yellow's base, man? That is a ton of production, bro. 24 barracks right there. It's not even everything. We've got tons of stuff. I can't even click it all. It's too much to click. It's starting to wear it down, but look at all that, guys. Over probably like 30 of each production building in this whole setup here. That's why Yellow's been able to reinforce so easily, despite having the macro of a mule. He is not, or the micro of a mule, my mistake. He has the macro of a god. But yeah, this is just ridiculous, guys. I don't know what to say. Oh, look, Yellow is finally out of money. He has overinvested in his army because he couldn't take fights, well, he had to go high on military supply, and because Corv has 50 more supply, he had to go higher, and that meant his economy, you know, was slowly, his bank was slowly destroyed. Even though he had such a big bank, it's finally being pushed to its limits. Can Corv finally break him? I think he can, guys. I think it's finally happening. The battle is just about over. Will Blue recognize this situation? No, he's attacking Yellow's villas instead. He's asleep at the wheel. Corv is finally coming in to clean up Yellow. Is the king still back here? It is. What will happen now? Will Blue have enough for a wonder? Or will Corv build one first? Let us see what happens. He is breaking through. The Yellow player is finally dying. And I think with it, his chances in this game, yep, Corv is completely maxed. He doesn't have enough for a wonder anymore. He spent some stone. Oh wait, my mistake. He has already built the wonder, guys. The wonder has been built. The Chinese wonder. The Enclave of the Emperor. That's why he was shorter on stone. He'd spent it on this wonder here. A very expensive one. Right as he was about to kill Yellow. He knew it was time. And now, Blue also trying to build a wonder. He had the Monument of the Great Khan, but it was too late, guys. He couldn't build it fast enough. For some reason, he didn't completely cancel it. He needs that money back. You need that money back, Blue. Cancel that. Give me my money back. We need to go all in on units for the win. The king is not here. The king is, where's the king, guys? Where's the king? To the king anyway. Oh, there's the king, guys. It's in the stealth forest. We found him. No king here, Corv. The Yellow player was a bit salty and he hid the king. He wanted to make it hard for you. But if you find him, you might find all these relics too. We shall see. Blue is mounting up the attack, the assault. I don't know why he hasn't canceled this monument yet. But he will definitely need that gold. At the very least, if nothing else. Getting some pillage bounties though. Here we go. The final battle has begun. Can Corv get his army back in time? It's almost here. Blue was not ready to fight this. He was brewing his own wonder. He doesn't have any siege units. He doesn't believe in rams or any siege units. He's just gonna be chilling here at the wall, guys. He's deleted all his vills. What about Corv? Corv has vills, so and he also has a lot of bank. This player has bank too, just not gold, because he won't cancel his wonder. Corv has found the relics, but not the king. Will he find that king? We shall see. He already has the bonus supply advantage though, so I'm not sure he needs that king. The Khan has been killed. The Grenadiers finally gone into the final dynasty. Our Corvinus player. No? I guess you can build Grenadiers without it. Interesting. That's news to me. How does he have Grenadiers, guys? I don't know. It says here, requires Ming Dynasty, but whatever. Maybe they changed that. Since Yushi can make early Grenadiers. A big battle going on here. Wow, guys, this is a close one. Well, not really that close, but you know what I mean. It's close-ish. Once again, this Wonder is still not being canceled. Maybe he's forgotten. I think he's forgotten at this point. And either way, even if he did get the gold back, well, no, he's gonna get a lot of resources back, right? He's gonna get everything that he needs to reinforce here. Hopefully he'll remember to cancel. Oh, they're gonna chop through and discover it. If Corv looks at his map, he will see the king. I mean, he has to actually look. He won't show on the map. He'll have to actually look here where his bills are chopping. 9 minutes till Wonder victory, though. We're 6 minutes in. The Grenadiers are coming up on top of the ramparts because Blue is actually overwhelming right now. Come on, Blue, cancel. Get that extra oomph of income. You need it now, brother. You need it now. You gotta cancel that Wonder, brother. Don't forget about your Wonder. Well, it looks like Blue. Okay, Corvus done something very nasty here. He's built a bunch of stonewall towers with the spring held emplacements, I believe. And that's gonna just completely, you know, create a huge, this is like, you know, insane amount of damage here. These are fortified, you know, 3,900. These little outposts are nothing compared to a, you know, a real stonewall tower here. So you can see here the Rams can deal with them, but not. You also get the advantage of having your units right behind them, up on the wall. Amazing defense here by Corvinus. Just completely shutting Blue out of the game. And with that, Blue surrenders. Never canceled his Wonder. But did it matter? I don't think it really did. I think he would have the same result. Without refusing to make siege units. He was definitely done and dusted, guys. That is the end of the game. What a crazy one. You can probably tell now why I wanted to showcase that one. That was a fun one, right? It started off like any other game, but players were spread out. But the real, you know, fun part of it was the end there. We got to see such a crazy Wonder game from Corv. Despite being on the back foot in that three-way, initially he clawed his way back in and he won the game. So hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Nasty and Triple 8 out.